Oh my god, I forgot to do a mic check. Lamau. Lamau, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lamau. Yes, we do tests with the Lamau check. Well, what do you say we get back in, huh? I'm gonna just give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a shot, and we're gonna just... we're gonna try to do 324.3 PTU, even though the frames are horrible. Just warning you guys right now. It may not be what you expect. So, yeah, we're talking about like sub 30 FPS, buddies. Are we ready to go? And whoop. And 2. So yeah, we got a choice here. We got a choice. Either 324.3, which you get to see some probably new stuff from the halls, or we go to 4.0, get good frames, see some stuff we probably haven't seen before, but we just won't get the new ships from IAE, even though we're not really sure what's going to come out in IAE. Either way, performance kind of sucks. Well, let's go see right now. We're gonna go take a look at the halls. Alright. We'll see how well this holds up. Boy, gone are the days of like 3.0 when, you know, we could at least maintain about above 30 FPS all the time. Now it's just like, I don't know. It's bad. You know, kind of a slideshow right now. I'm very worried. So we're just gonna go try and check out the convention to see what's going on. But first, before we go, we need to terminate our hunger. I'm gonna grab one of these Coke Zeros right here. Yes. One of these bad boys. I carry that.
Feel free to take a look around. We've got a...
Audio's all jank. Bottoms up.
Finding everything all right?
Yo, Ferk! Ferk, what's up? Good to see you again. How you doing? I'm gonna put... Always throw your trash in the trash.
We just got a few new items.
You got enough... We just got some new items? Take my time and have a look? Oh, you want me to try the chili dogs? Sure. Oh, when did we get ads? We probably came in... You probably came in, like, at the very beginning when I roll a 2-minute ad when nobody usually is here, so that we don't get any ads for like an hour, which is probably my strategy, so that nobody gets to see nobody has to see ads at the very beginning, because I try to keep that away from you guys as much as I can, so that, you know, you get a more consistent experience. So hopefully that works out. Sorry you probably ran into that right at the very beginning. Let me eat this hot dog real quick. Okay. Favorite pyro location? So far, my favorite pyro location is Pyro 4. And that is the moon orbiting Pyro 5. Now, I just took a really cursory look at there, and according to Chris's spreadsheet, let me see if I could find that spreadsheet. Hold on, let's just turn this down really quick, and maybe we can pull this up. This is actually really cool. GVG. Hopefully you'll be able to see this when I switch it over. Burp. Okay, so he's got this awesome spreadsheet, and he like really went about which planets in Pyro have atmosphere. Oh shit, the stream just froze. No, okay, are we good? Okay. Breathable atmosphere is probably good. Bloom, probably gotta check that one out, because we are really on the hunt for the space cows, because I mean, I think CIG had mentioned that space cows are probably gonna be in this latest 4.0 patch, but as far as I know, I don't think anybody's actually found any. So I'm guessing any one of these planets, so Monox, Bloom, possibly, what else? Which one of these? Do I have a link for this sheet? Yeah. Oh, and Terminus. Let me see if I could share the sheet. Quick sharing options, copy link. All right, I'm gonna put it into chat. Let's see if this works. Send a message to social endpoints. Okay, let's see if it works. Chris's awesome Google spreadsheet of Pyro planetary objects. Yeah, so check that out. It'll help with exploration. Now, just so you know, this is as of when he published it. So there are probably things that we have not discovered yet. There are probably details that we don't know yet. There could be more planetary objects. There could be changes in the way the actual outposts work on Pyro, because I know that the asteroid bases in Pyro, I think they're kind of copy pasted right now. So we don't really know if they're working as intended. I'd like to think that maybe they'll flesh them out a little bit, because apparently they look all the same and they act all the same. Well, if we don't get good frames here in IAE, I'm gonna go ahead and like not go to and switch to 4.0.
Vehicle retrieval system.
Oh, will you look at that? It's a Starlancer Max. Maybe we should go look at it. I'm gonna file a claim and expedite it. Pay the expedited fee. Pay it! Come on! Do it! Do it now! Oh, it like goes all the way up until the very... Okay, can I claim the ship?
Your insurance claim has been thank you.
Oh, okay, there we go. 15 minutes till we get to check out our Starlancer Max.
Please visit us again.
I mean, I probably could pull it up in Arena Commander. I mean, I'm really thinking we should probably do Arena Commander because you... Do you want to see... Oh, hey, Bear Switch. How you doing? Good to see you. Do you guys want to see the Starlancer Max? I can probably pull it up. I don't know anyone at this point that has the Polaris. Although I'm hope to find somebody who can do that. Hey, wait a minute. There's nothing. Dude, okay, let's just go to the Marina Commander. We're gonna get better frames anyway, so screw this. I'm 324.3 right now. This particular build has the worst frames. I don't know what they're doing right now. I think they're profiling probably to figure out where all the performance bugs are. But man, there is no matter how much I crapify the quality of the game, even outside the game, like turning down filtering NVIDIA controls to limit the frame rate, turn on like trilinear filtering and stuff like that, it will not hit 30 frames a second, even if I'm not streaming. So there's something really weird going on right now with this build, like they're doing something. And, you know, I understand that they're trying to set it all up for the future. But dude, it sucks. It sucks that, like, everybody is going to try and get into the game to check everything out, and it's like, okay, unless you have like a 4090 or something, and 128 gigs of RAM or something, and like a 24 core processor, it's not gonna happen. Okay, so here we go, the Starlancer Max, and we're gonna pull it in with, let's put the blue paint. I think it's already there, and we're gonna go to the Good Doctor. You're chilling on a Sunday. Yeah, let's get that max up. All right, here we go. Here we go, looking good. We got the Starlancer Max. Let's go. I even have this thing right now running on Vulkan at 1080p. So I'm actually down-resing it to try and get a little bit more performance off. And it's still kind of yuck. Well, you know, in Arena Commander, we might actually get some performance out of this thing. We'll see. Okay. Alright. This is the Starlancer Max. I'm going to land it really quick so we can go take a look around. This is the Good Doctor map. Down there somewhere is the actual FPS map for the Good Doctor. Oh, there it is. And we're gonna go ahead and land and then check out the do a walking tour of the ship. She's a big beauty, guys. She's amazing. It's huge. Notice the change in the way that they did the cockpit for MISC ships. It's like, it's no longer just like a mail slot for a cockpit. It looks like a really good cockpit. It looks like a grown-up freelancer, yeah. So man, I basically I have a freelancer Max from a long time ago, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna upgrade to this because we all know that they're probably not gonna go back and change the technology on the old freelancers. They're just way too old to like redo, I'm thinking. So I'm sure they're just gonna say, yo, this is gonna be how we do MISC from now on. This is basically the super freelancer line. And they use all of their ship creation tech and techniques to build this thing. So yeah, it's definitely modern. It's definitely using all the new ship tech that they use. So we're gonna take a look around. I'm gonna go ahead and land it right here. It bodes well for the Odyssey. Yeah, someday. Odyssey is gonna be. You know, they never actually mentioned it at like CitizenCon, because, and you know, part of like the 1.0 forecast for the future, it's like these are the kind of things we're gonna do for 1.0, and no mention at all about exploration. I mean, yeah, the guilds for exploration probably exist, but actually talking about how that's gonna work is not even in the cards, man. So I don't know. However, I will probably switch my entire fleet to be mostly exploration-focused ships. Not because of that gameplay, but because the ships themselves are more interesting. You know, you can have a cargo ship. Oh yes, the Endeavor. The Endeavor is what I'm actually thinking of. The Endeavor is like the pinnacle of probably all the ships. Have no idea. They don't even. No one probably even asked that question. God, which one was the Odyssey? I gotta look that up in the line. So here she is from the front. Man, I should actually be running this at like 1440p, but you know, I'm just afraid the performance is just gonna suck. So hopefully it looks okay on your guys' end. At least we're getting really good frames right now. I mean, I've got it capped at 30. Odyssey is the exploration ship. The Endeavor is the science ship. Ah. Okay. Okay, got it. Let me see if I can... Hold on. The MISC Odyssey. Yes, of course they're going to have introducing the MISC Odyssey on the Robert Space Industries page. Let's take a look at that. What year was this introduced? Oh my god. Everybody was like, yes, this is gonna come out next year or something like that. And it's like, nope. Mining arm and tractor beam. Onboard refinery. So the Odyssey was like a step above the Expanse, right? Because I think the Expanse is like the one-man version of this. Yeah, what? Okay, so this is a crew of 6, and the Expanse is like a crew of 1 or 2, I think. Yeah, I mean, if they use the Star Lancer as any kind of template for anything, this is gonna make the Odyssey really good. The sale has ended. Yeah, well, what can you say? I mean, look at it this way. IAE is coming at the end of this month. So, from what I've heard, that everything is probably going to go back on sale at IAE. And then, I don't know, does that mean that, for example, like the Odyssey, will that go back on sale like War Bond? You know? I'm wondering, like, because I'll tell you why. Oop. Sorry, Pedro. I'm gonna shut off music for right now. even though I love your music. I actually followed your advice, Bear Squish. I went and used like the CCU game site, and I CCU'd my. Holy crap! What did I do? Oh, I took my prospector because I figured I could probably get a prospector in game with the amount of money I do for hauling. I could probably earn that one. You know, I could earn that ship. So I took my prospector and I CCU'd it up to get my Zeus Mark II Explorer version, and that gave me the ability to upgrade to I'm gonna say the good version, the War Bond, I guess. So it will come with the cool paint, and I still get to keep my other old paint that I bought for the CL, which I will probably end up melting. I mean, I will probably melt the CL. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it, unless I could use this. Unless I could use the CL to as a token for something else. You know. Okay, enough of that. We're gonna get up. I'm gonna turn off the engine. And we're gonna take a look around. Alright. Got my dude here. He's gonna take off his helmet. Oh, you know what? What's funny is that they kind of use a default character, but they use whatever hair you had saved last. So I think the other night I had the long hair on the girl, and then it used the same guy here, but it had the long hair, and it looked like the dude from Game of Thrones, the guy that starts with the letter J, the guy who has no name. those dudes from those assassin guys. Yeah, he looked just like him. Anyways, okay, let's start from the bridge. Let's go back. Go back! Where's the bridge? Oh shit. Okay, we're at the bridge. Notice the bridge. It's freaking amazing. There's still a hell of a lot of space here. A lot of strangely spaced out stuff. Right here on the port side is the gunner seat for the main turret that faces front. And on this side is the rear gunner. The weird thing about it is, like, okay, there aren't a lot of windows on this ship, and the two windows up here really don't serve a purpose, because if you're sitting down in this turret, you don't really get to use them because you're supposed to be doing your job. So, CIG included this little button down here.
Hello, how can Miss help you today?
To You have the option to close the window as like a blast shield. So essentially you don't get to look at anything, because you should be doing your job and using the turret. So this is the rear facing turret. Notice that they don't have the... They took away the tech that... Remember what it used to be with turrets? Like, if you got over your ship, it would go over it. I think it just got rid of all that and just made it so that the cannons don't shoot into your ship. So it just stops. See? It just stops. Which probably makes it easier for them. I don't know. So yes, you get to close your window, the gunner's seat side. The forward, that was a forward-facing turret. Here's a rear-facing turret. That's gonna go ahead and enter turret. Aegis. Someone put the wrong manufacturer here. Right, here's a rear-facing turret. Works pretty good. Oh, can't shoot your thing. I don't know what this thing is. It's like a wing or radar or heat sink or something. So, multiple stations. On the Freelancer Max, this is supposed to be kind of a don't want to say exploration, but it is more of a cargo variant ship. Avionics, this should be for components coming in the future. We don't have those yet. Every ship has now non-functioning fire extinguishers. Radar relays, so we should have more engineering type stuff. So yeah, you can pick up the relays here. Can we pick up the relay? Pick it up. Oh shoot, we've just shut off something. Now we have a relay. Now let's place it back in. It should fix it. Yep. Okay. So that's good. Radar and display. Now, the thing that doesn't make any sense about this seat, and I don't know if it's been filed as a bug, co-pilot seat, I have no idea what they're supposed to do, because there's no special control here other than maybe just swap your MFDs with the pilot.
How can Miss help you today? Systems on.
So maybe they have other responsibilities, but for example, if you were to power off, what the fuck? This thing is so... I mean, you could turn the engines off from here. So, I mean, you could kind of do that, but I expected...
Hello. How can Miss help you today?
I expected the co-pilot seat to be responsible for... I just turned off the engines. Because this thing is supposed to be a cargo ship, and I thought they said they had a tractor beam on this ship. I do not see any other controls here. So I don't think so. No thank you. No thank you, baby. No thank you, baby. I'm working. Okay, go now. There you go. Good boy. Poor Tofu. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think they have tractor beams on this ship. Unless they forgot to put the button. Anyway, now. Big spacious bridge. You see the pilot area. The pilot seat has 4 MFDs. The weird thing is when you sit down in this seat, your yoke comes back towards you, and then you get this big, empty, useless spot right here and here. So, I mean, come on. Like, if you got that much space right here, this could have been one big fat MFD, and I would have said, put the entire power management system right in the center and make it wide so that you don't have to scroll the power management MFD. You would have all the graphs right there. Wouldn't that be way freaking easier to manage instead of like using a small screen and then scrolling to see the whole thing? I don't know. I'm just a normal person. I don't know anything. Behind the bridge, we have the escape pods. There are 4 of them. I'm afraid to see what happens if I was to go inside, and I don't think I can close the door on myself. Which is probably good for testing right now. Okay. Behind the escape pod area, remember we're on the upper deck of the ship. So being on the upper deck, there's a ladder to go down to the cargo deck, which is nice. Up here on the port side, next to the ladder, are the components for life support and gravity generator, which is not a thing yet. So this is kind of cool. Who knows when we will get to actually do that kind of stuff. We'll come back to the main lift in a second, but we'll continue our tour of the midsection of the ship. Here is the main kind of social space of the ship. This is the area that should have come with a window. Like, hello. Hello, wall of nothing. This could have been a window to the outside. I don't know why they decided to put these kind of rectangles of nothingness here. This could have been a window. It's completely enclosed, but I mean, you know, in exchange for that, you get 2 of these, whatever the hell these are, cautionary rectangles. Maybe they're microwaves, maybe they're washing machines, I have no idea. But the kitchen is fully stocked. You have a grill, an electric griddle or something. You have a thing that probably is like a trash compactor. I'm not really sure. This is probably a sink. Another range of some sort, and maybe this is where they store the bacon. And a prep area. Look at that. Someone's already tried to like hammer some copions and, you know, tenderize them. They forgot to put like a proper mat down. And a pool table. Don't know if we have working pool, but we don't have any pool sticks. You know, none of that stuff works. Darn it. No cue sticks here? Should have some cue sticks. No, not yet. Games are not a thing yet until we have the real game, probably. Inside, past the main galley, we have this giant bulkhead right here that contains most of the habs in a... just all clustered together. So hab 1, and these configurations are about all the same. Comes with a desk, a mini refrigerator in every spot, which is kind of cool. The fridge does not open. But, well, fuck. None of these things work either. I think no, they don't. Damn. You can, right now it's kind of bugged. You can't bedlog out of these yet because the interaction prompt, once you lay down, there's no interaction prompt in your face or anywhere. I mean, even with FOIP and turning your head around, there's no way to do it. You can only get out of bed. That's the only problem right now. It's in the issue cancel, so hopefully they'll fix that. Bathroom here, standard bathroom. Interesting here enough, you can pick up the shaving cream, the shampoo, and whatever the hell this is. See, this is the body wash. This is probably the soap? No, wait, that's supposed to be, this is a 2-in-1. This is I don't know, conditioner? Probably. This has got to be shaving cream. And of course we put the towels. Hold on. Okay, well there's toilet paper, and this is probably extra towels. Of course we would put them near the ground because of course we're not going to get wet, right? And unlike the Polaris, I think, I don't think we don't get to see our reflection in the mirror. So sadly enough, we just look like we're like vampires. Can't remember eating a thing that's needed like nutrition to survive. Well, you know, maybe that'll be a thing for... Maybe they'll, you know, I don't know when they're going to talk about 1.0 like timeline. But yeah, nutrition's probably got to be a thing. Some kind of a boost. I don't know. Okay, kind of more useless space. Useless stuff. This could have been a window. I don't know. Oh, and this is the midsection lift to get down to the cargo deck. I'm going to skip that for now. Another hab done in a slightly different configuration. Actually, this guy gets more storage space. Nice. His bathroom is the same. I guess if I was a pilot, I would want this ship. I mean, I would want this hab because it's much bigger. Which is also next to hab 4. They also have extra space. So habs 3 and 4, they get the cool stuff. If you guys want to see like parts of your ship through a window, that's always great. Maybe those will catch on fire so that you can get scared right next to it. So habs 1 and 2 are the smaller habs. These kind of look like emergency handles to open the habs. Not really sure. All right. So, we'll continue down to the rear of the ship. Past the habs. Now it takes us down to the engine room. You get more fuses. And all the other large components. So this would be a shield generator. This should have a component in there already. Yep. So someday we're gonna need to use multi-tools to like pull that out. On this side, on starboard, is the coolers, which should have actual component in there. Yep. I don't know if this means there are two. I guess means there are two coolers installed. Moving on, starboard are the weird, I guess, proprietary MISC powered and thrust generation systems. Ooh, cool technology. Interesting because they like go, they're like circular, but I guess they come out flat in the rear. Quantum drive component looks pretty damn cool. Very large. And here's an engineering console. And of course it says, coming soon. So we don't know yet. Power plants and batteries. Batteries do not exist in the game yet, but looks like we will use these, I guess, as buffers against overpowering your systems, or if you're running, if your power system dies, you might have some reserve power for other essential systems that you need to keep running. So 2 power plants, 2 coolers. Interesting. Okay, so now we've seen those. We're going to go ahead and take the lift down to the cargo deck, which I believe is, where the hell is it now? I'm turned around. So this was this, and so, oh, the rear lift is here. Okay, there's a bug with the rear lift of the Max that if you use it, it says you're trespassing. Call. So that was the top floor. We're going to go down to the cargo deck, which is here's interesting because it's like, this is diegetic, but the other lift, it has an interaction wheel. So we're going to go from top down to cargo. Okay. Odd texture here. I'm not sure if that could be a bug. So now we're in the cargo bay. This is a pretty large cargo bay. I'd love to be able to experiment to see how big the actual grid is. Of, you know, notice how, I mean, the ceiling is pretty high compared to, say, like the Zeus. So you should be able to fit much larger modules here. But that's not all. That's not all. This is just half of the cargo stuff. This is just the stuff that you can roll in. Notice there are nice windows that for no one to really enjoy. If you don't mind sitting in the cargo bay, you get to look out the window. Fantastic, right? So we just came through that lift. Now if we go forward through the ship, okay, this is not an automatic because, like, I guess this is supposed to be a managed airlock. Here is like here is kind of the rest of the cargo bay. Now these are the ones that are sort of like what the Caterpillar should have, because this is where the sides open and the actual cargo lift, the cargo floor drops down to the ground. Yeah, I don't know. They put windows in weird places. We're gonna stay there and just like look out the window. Like, oh yeah, let's go to the cargo bay to enjoy the view. So, okay, this button here controls this door for the cargo bay. This button here on the starboard side opens the sides of the ship. So I'm going to go ahead and show that to you now. Boop. And then there we go. Now all this descends down so that you can load extra boxes on the grid down below. Odd thing is that you can't really get down there from here. You have to jump down, and then once you're down, you can't get back up, I think. I don't think there's a ladder to come back up. The only way you could do it is if you take the midsection lift from the outside to get back in. So, I will show you that. Whoops. What did he was about to like jump off. We will show you that in a minute. So coming through here, of course, is another managed airlock, so we have to manually open that. Forward of the cargo bays is the this is the forward lift that takes you down to the ground or the top level. On the port side, this is where the airlock is for docking. So you manage the door here. Nice little docking port for the outside. Or as I would call this, the sniping port. You know, this is how you hunt Copion. You just kind of do it from one of these things. All right. And there's an inner and outer hatch door, so you can like reach onto that. So yeah, cool. Forward from there is the armory. Manage airlock. You can open it manually. Space for all of your gear. Weapons lockers hidden behind a door. So yeah, you can take your rifle and place it there. There you go. Now go ahead and close that up. Suit lockers open up. Don't have any. What's this? Emergency. Oh. What is that? Was that just a bug? It's just an emergency release for... Oh, I guess... maybe if you lock yourself in the suit locker. You're like, help! I can't get out of the suit locker. Oh, I can open it from inside. Okay, yeah. So maybe that's what that's for. Great thinking there, CIG. Don't get stuck inside. And then I guess this is where you change. You can sit down here, ponder life, think about your next mission. Okay, that's the armory. Now, we're going to go ahead and take the lift outside for a minute. First we'll call the elevator. And notice here, it's not diegetic in terms of the buttons. You get the interaction wheel only. So we have to pick exit ship. And of course, it's not quite level. System is kind of confused right now, probably because the cargo lift is down, the huge one. But just so you guys get an idea of how it happens, is this is how you would load it. Boxes, I guess, extra boxes would go here, so you get to use those much larger. Are these like 32 SCU boxes? That's how they would fit here along this grid. And I don't know if they stack. I don't think they do. Maybe 32 SCUs vertically would barely just fit here. They would be long. I guess they're long and tall. So you've got to just kind of fit them in this space. So it is. I think this, yeah, this just greatly increases cargo capacity. It's just kind of strange to have, like, first you have these rails here to protect you from who knows what, because the actual walkway is above. I guess this is just here to prevent you from sticking boxes in between, because that would cause a lot of problems when the actual cargo bay goes back up. Let's go ahead and close this for now. Still a cool way to load, yeah. And there it goes. Buttons on the outside, yep. And if we were to go underneath, just kind of duck down here. You get the same buttons on either side. Right there. Interesting enough, I think I accidentally pressed something around here. Oh, it was this. It was the fueling door. And I couldn't figure out a way to close it. I was like, I thought this was the button for the cargo bay accidentally, but this turned out to be for refueling. And I was like, whoa, what's this? And of course, here's the airlock for the docking hatch. And I apologize for my camera. It's not smooth today. I've been kind of screwing around with the settings. Let's see if we can close this from here. Yep. No? Close door. I command you. Open sesame. Alright. It's a big ship. Way bigger than a Freelancer Max and much higher off the ground in terms of like clearance. I'm actually pretty impressed with this ship. I am. This is like a culmination of years of experience for the CIG team, like learning from how to build ships probably and applying it to the MISC line, because this so far it's like it really just modernizes the MISC feel. And of course, now we're going to open up the rear ramp. As you'll notice, probably the best thing of all, once we go into the cargo bay, there is no ridiculous turret thing in the middle that blocks stuff from going in. So you have the freedom to load what you need to load here without it getting in the way, without it like bumping into the turret entrance as before. Wait 1 second. I just gotta fix my headphones. Hello? Where's my headphones? Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, this is a great ship. Okay, notice they got... What's the bonus? You get 2 ways to close the door. One on the port side, one on the starboard. Yes, yes. It is pretty good. It's just the weird thing is like window placement. Like they didn't know where... Oh, there's 2 lifts? 2 cargo lifts. Where does this one go? Habitation cargo deck. We are on cargo deck habitation. I could have swore there was only one lift next to the habs. Hello. Habitation. One on this side. And oh, shit, there's one on this side too. Well, then that means they squished these two together. But those two habs are bigger. Yeah, I think this the only thing is that it's quite claustrophobic in here. I mean, if you think about it, the Starfarer has a better social environment because their kitchen actually faces the outside. Here, there is no window. Unless there's something I'm missing. Is there some interaction that opens some kind of a skylight or something? There's shelves. It's a place to sit. There's a pool table with a wall of nothing. I guess this is where pool sticks go. Cue sticks right there. Med station and just some random padding, you know? Place to eat. Yeah, dude, this is the freelance. This is the Starlancer Max, and of course, got to have a ladder. Is there a way to get on the ladder now? Beside, oh, there you go. CIG, we need an F prompt for ladders. Please make that happen. Way more intuitive, I think, than auto grabbing the ladder. Ladder, docking port, armory, and the midsection lift. Okay, so the midsection lift is the only one that can take you outside. The two lifts in the rear can only take you between habitation and cargo. We go to upper deck. You only have to guard one lift from sneaky pirates. Yeah, so I mean, it depends on their point of entry. Interesting thing is, how does you close these? So if you came in through the cargo, if you came in through the rear of the ship, then you could probably take the rear lifts to the bridge. But the main lift in the front, you would just have to, you can come in from the ground. Now, in terms of flight performance, oh, notice the view. Look how big this dashboard is. Look how much room it is from the yoke to the actual glass. Like, I would hate to park this ship if this was a car. But
Engines on.
okay. Let's see how she flies. It is a strange design aesthetic, and some of it's sort of like, I feel like they had to use the design language, and then they just kind of fit the MFDs where they should go, but they had to like go, well, you know what? It's okay that it's 4 feet from the glass. We'll just leave it, you know? And also, like, the fact that you have to have so much space to sit down, and then it rolls you up. Like, we have chairs that you don't have to roll up into. What do you... I guess they just don't... They have to figure out how to fill space without actually filling space. Nice, heavy engine sounds, which is nice. No VTOL. There's a button for VTOL, but I don't think there's actually any VTOL structures on the ship. Kind of odd, you know. They these are they up, or are they just... Are they stuck in place? Oh, there they go. Weird. I don't know what's going on there. They broke. Yeah, I mean... Did I fix it by just tilting the ship a little bit? The neat thing about it is the sound of the engines has sort of that... Yes, we partnered with a Xi'an to kind of give it a little bit of extra sound. In terms of handling, it's nose tilt is pretty aggressive. I mean, in this case, it feels a lot more agile than a Constellation. Oh wow, look at that turn! And really, you know, think about it, I'm using keyboard mouse. Now, speed-wise, difficult to say. I mean, you know, I guess I would have to use Afterburner. But, you know, top speeds and stuff. Visibility, probably, compared to old MISC ships, it's a bit better. It handles kind of like what you would expect an Ares should handle, like for a heavy fighter, you know. But for a big fatty like this, it's pretty nimble. There's your 4 cannons that can be gimbaled. So these could pack a punch on some slow-moving objects for sure, and then you've got your gunners who got pretty darn good and quick laser repeaters. I'm actually excited to see how the TAC version will perform. Oh, is that a landing pad? I should have used that. kind of neat there. Oh, well, you know, this landing pad wasn't designed for a ship this size. So we won't be able to come out the rear ramp here, but we definitely can use like the lifts on the sides. Yep, she's a big girl. I probably would want to pick up attack rather than the max version because I think, you know, cargo is just cargo, dude. It's just, it would be just a big box. And we've got lots of options for big boxes. But remember, the TAC has, what is it? It's got 2 med bays. It's got drop seats. It has a hanger on the top. I would definitely want that instead. This is kind of nice if you really need to have a pool table in your ship, but other than that, it's a cargo ship. It's a better cargo ship than some of the other ones. So definitely, of course, this is much better than the Zeus for cargo. Because of course it has a hell of a lot of space, and then the drop-down cargo lifts on the side make for loading really make it a lot simpler. We should be able to drop down the cargo. That was it now. The cargo, I'm gonna call it the cargo sides. The midsection cargo bay opening is pretty damn cool, which is probably what this is good practice for them, for when they want to maybe like work on the Carrack, fix the Carrack and the Caterpillar cargo bays. Let's see these open again. There you go. That's how it's supposed to look like. Yeah, I mean, this is probably what the Carrack is supposed to do. Midsection drops down, opens up. Those big, huge storage spots on the Carrack should work this way. And nice of them to add these buttons like right here. Very nice. It's a beaut. It's a beaut. So Bear Squish, I know you were talking about you're a collector of CCU tokens. You gonna pick something up like this? I think there's something like is it a constellation to Starlancer CCU chain? Or is it a prospector? I think it's a constellation Aquila. But they all start from the CSV. It's too bad we can't operate this like this. Or the TAC. You want to go for the TAC? I think I want to go for the TAC. I'm going to just trust that the TAC is as good as it looks like on paper. I don't mind duplicating the functionality of my Valkyrie because I think I have more than enough cargo ships. If I want to haul cargo, I have a freaking Hercules M2, which can carry cargo and a tank. It's just that every ship, the every new ship has better, in actual engineering put into it to make the ship work better. So anything you buy now is better built than the ships that were designed like a long time ago. So maybe the Herc is designed exactly for what it does, but it's probably just not gold standard yet. I mean, I don't know. I know there was actual inventory button around here too. Ship inventory. Was it around here? Yeah, I mean there's actual ship storage, which is interesting. So yeah, man, that is attack. I mean this is the max. But now I think since that's all there really is to see other than the Polaris. I mean, damn, do I know anybody who's got the Polaris? Let's go see. Return to game or exit to menu. I just don't want to get stuck in like the 5 FPS PTU. Ugh. Dang, dude. Oh, we got a copy. Oh, man. I got a copy over my contacts. That's the only problem with PTU. Where is it? RSI companion. And copy contacts over from live to PTU. Okay. No PTU account. Interesting. Maybe not that many people copied over. Now, Bear Squish, do you have the Odyssey? What year was this introduced? Missed Odyssey. 2023, huh? Of course, it was 3 years ago. Okay. Well, there's always the CCU game. So, let's say you want to create a chain. Automatically select a ship from the store with LTI. Select a target ship. Let's say the Odyssey. 700 bucks. Damn. Create me a chain. So, well, if you had a Star Lancer Max, you could go from the Star Lancer Max to the Odyssey. How does this work? It says here something about like if you were to melt the Star Lancer, I'm not really sure how to read this exactly. I feel like it's saying the melt value. Why would it say the melt value for the Star Lancer is 450? Or is it 205? I'm not sure. But there's a savings of $45 if you went from the Star Lancer Max to the Odyssey. That appears to be the chain. Is that you got to go from Prospector to Zeus, Zeus to Terrapin, Terrapin to Star Lancer Max, and then from Star Lancer Max to the Odyssey. That's how to get to it. But if I was to say, I just want the tack, tell me how to get there. It says here you can go from the Star Lancer Max to the tack. Maybe? If that's the case, can I Can I do that right now? Can I just... Well, I wonder what the loaner is. Holy crap. Let's go see. Let's go put it in the cart. I don't want to put everything in the cart, but I want to see if the max will actually go. What? What the hell am I looking at here? I don't understand it. It says here you could for $50, I have the CSV SM $40. $5 upgrade from that to the upgrade from the prospector to the warbond. No, wait, no. Oh, it's taking my Zeus and trying to upgrade. No. Take these out. Yes. And take out the take out the Zeus. Okay, I've got my huh? What's happening here? 3 years. Was it last year? It says actually, what did it say? Misk Odyssey. Fall 2021. Well, this one they were talking about.
This is
it.
Primarily on the art side, gave a lot of flexibility, but on the design side, allowed us to justify some of the more interesting features of the ship.
in terms of the ship from front to back. There's a lot more of that cool levitation tech. Got that classic sort of wide cockpit that we see on MISC ships like the Freelancer. Underneath, you know, we've got like a prospector type bubble where you can house two crew. One person does the tractor beaming, one person does the mining.
Okay, this is when they were talking about it, but when? So 2021 is then when they were kind of showing the concept of it. I don't know if it ever went on sale at that point. 2021, it probably... I mean, we'd have to like look at some wiki page that probably said when it went on sale. But why? Wait, what am I looking at here? I've got it says Starlancer Max, right? So, if that's the case, can I? What is it wanting me to pay $5 for? I've already got it. Well, okay. Let's say I've got the max already, which I do. Now, what if I wanted to go to MISC, Starlancer, TAC, and then I say show buying options. Upgrade to this ship. Show me what I got. Show me... Oh. To the standard edition. But you can't... Okay, so I in doing so, I lose the... What? I lose the cool paint? Is that the problem? Is that a problem at all? This counts as a cross chassis upgrade, I guess, right? God, I hate playing this game of... Yeah, okay, so it says $80, so that's the $80 right here. But you get only you only get the standard edition. 2021 Odyssey was a reveal ship. But we don't know when it's ever going to come out, right? MISC Odyssey release date. Somebody had said on Reddit that the roadmap tells us it's going to be released in May of of nowhere. It's not that was 2 years ago. So we can't count on any of that. All right. So, man, I know I have an Aquila that I'm sitting on it for something. I don't remember why. Unless I was, I would, frack. I would do this because I don't want, because otherwise, what am I going to do with the max unless I melt it for money? And then I wouldn't know what to do with that money. Unless there's something better. I was like thinking, okay, I have an Aquila. The Aquila is only, you know, yes, I had an Aquila for exploration. Check this out. If I went with an Aquila, now look at this. Look at this upgrade. No, not that. The target ship. Why don't we do this? Create the chain. I'm not sure if this is possible, but we'll find out during IAE. Could I? Yeah, and it has to go on sale though. What if I was just going to like upgrade from the constellation Aquila to the RSI Galaxy, and it would only be a difference of $65? It would be a super constellation, right? And the hangar can fit a freaking Avenger Titan or a Cutlass Red if I needed to. I mean, I know that's not quite how the CCU chain works because there's no chain yet. But correct me if I'm wrong, Bear Squish. Aren't we supposed to be able to? Aren't these all going on sale during IAE so we could actually see if that's possible? I don't know if the store is going to change at all. Yes? Oh gosh, please tell me this is all going to work. I have no idea if it's going to work. Oh, so much stress. And at the same time, it's like the stuff the price that we're paying for like just upgrading small little things is basically, oh yeah, don't do that because it's gonna kill performance. The price we're paying for basically upgrading stuff is the price of a AAA game right now. So I know we're kind of like stuck in the like, well, you know what? That's just what we do. It's now just like a new chess game. But I tell you what, this is the kind of chess game I probably would want to play rather than playing stocks or gambling in Vegas, you know? Because the odds are actually in our favor and we're getting stuff that we can kind of play with, you know? So I feel good about using that money for that. Why not? Right? Don't feel bad about it. Because it's not like buying something from World of Warships, which only goes like in a horizontal plane, and you can only shoot 6 other things on the screen, and that's all you can do. Those ships cost a lot of money. Oh, dang it! I forgot to fix that. No worries, Bear Squish. Let me help you out there. No, Bear Squish. Bear Squish is like a cool dude. How can I make you a cool person? How do I say, Bear Squish, you are amazing and awesome? No, no, no. What do I? Did I just moderate you? Yeah, let's just moderate you, you know? I'm gonna give you moderator powers for the day. How's that? can you be cool? Oh gosh. We all wonder that, right? Okay. We're in 324 right now on Port Tressler. We're gonna go see if we can actually get into IAE. And the problem is that IAE is not really actually happening right now, and the timetable is like, what is it? Changing every 12 hours. So we don't know really what we're gonna get. I'm not even sure what the schedule is. But we're gonna go check it out. All right. Just make sure I got my dude here. Call the elevator. Frames are already starting to suffer. Lobby. 07s, everybody. Now, there was like this weird issue at IAE that I don't know if you've ran into this, Bear Squish, but the elevator that actually takes you to the show and takes you back, it's like it's taking you to another freaking planet, because it takes about 10 minutes for you to get there. I don't know what's taking the elevator so long to go from the lobby to the convention itself. Okay, unlock the camera. There we go. For this particular flight, we're just going to take something nice, small, and fast. I don't need anything like super big and bulky. Oh gosh. Sorry, Cat. If anything goes wrong with the stream, I blame you, Tofu. He's like sleeping right next to my touch portal tablet. He may push something inadvertently. Like right now. Hey, hello. Just don't push my mouse.
Welcome.
There we go.
Vehicle retrieval system.
How about an Avenger Titan? Yes, give me a Titan. And Avenger Titan.
Vehicle selected. Stand
Let's
by.
go. Wait while your vehicle's being delivered.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
It's so crazy that we have become so impatient, like, we want our vehicles to be, like, spawned now. It's there. Give me my elevator. Holy Toledo. I don't even want to look at how many frames per second we're getting. It's embarrassing. Where's my elevator? No elevator? How about an elevator? Okay. Maybe not that elevator. Maybe this elevator. Well, wow, that's customer service right there. The latency is terrifying right now. Shockingly bad. Thank goodness my penguin is there waiting for me. It's pretty much like, yeah, you know what? You are right. It is immersion, but like most things, when you're in a game, it's like I already waste enough time in real life doing things. I don't need to waste time when I'm in a game because it's sort of like we work 5 days a week and we only get to enjoy life for about 48 hours, so we have to start all over again. So it's like I need my stuff like this because I only have so much time in the weekend. Alright, little penguin. Why is my canopy still up? Oh, there we go. Oh, I don't trust this server. Forget about immersion. I'm using a keyboard shortcut. I'm keyboard shortcutting everything.
Aegis combat system activated. Systems green.
Woo! This HUD looks outdated now with all these little tiny screens. It looks a little bit more realistic, I gotta say, but for some reason it just feels like the MFDs are just... It's almost as if some alien technology got integrated into like an F-14. I mean, it kind of works. It doesn't. The colors just don't match the aesthetic. Like, I feel like it needs to be Aegis, kind of muted yellow or muted green to kind of match. You know what I'm saying? Not none of the reds and purples and yellows, greens and blues. It's got to be a little bit more military, I think, for Aegis aesthetic. Oh, good. Thank goodness it's daytime. Oh, I hate this. Frames. I know we're at like sub 15 frames per second right now. Okay, let's go. Yeah, where is the surface area? Okay, I need to find the center of the planet. There it is. Oh, what is this, 7 frames per second? There we go, Microtech. Line it up. What is going on with my smoothing on my camera? What if the reason why Xi'an worked with the MISC is because they see the long dashboards and the MISC ships and think, gift of the gods? They're onto something? Like, they see through the eyes of the slit, like the way we would see things through our own slitty eye sockets. These are the people we want to work with because they have vision like us, like turtle eyes. Aren't horizontal slit eyeballs, isn't that like a goat? Do goats have eyes like that? I think some reptiles have it vertically, don't they? Like vertically shaped eye corneas. Or pupils. Okay, where are we at? Give me more speed. The lack of frames is practically dangerous right now. Oh my god. I hate this. It's a slideshow. What in the hell? We gotta get out of the sky. It's like I'm hitting 10 frames a second? Probably. Dude, this is more like less than 7. Definitely not. This is definitely not FPS level of frames. We would. This would get you killed. Oh my god, do I even what if I would... Can I fix that? Ugh. Okay, very high means I'm putting it on the GPU. I have... well, there could be a problem there. I have photo mode clouds because I was taking pictures last night. Why does this never get fixed? This settings panel... This has been like this for years. Like, okay, I'm trying to push this button, but it's pushing the button behind it. Oh my god. Well, I doubt that it's going to improve anything. Who knows? We'll see. I mean, I'll admit though, like this is only a problem for this particular build. The frames have been good, probably in every build up to now, and I don't know what they're doing. Great way, granted, where... Oh. Oh, okay. Alright. Go to my hangar. Oh, I'm gonna get killed with frames like this. I'm gonna crash into something. Oh my god. Oh god. Is that a Perseus? No, no, I'm sorry. Is that a Polaris? Did somebody crash a Polaris right here? It appears to be intact. Maybe we can I steal it? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, maybe there's a way to get onto it. I think the hangar's on top. Maybe we can, oh god, let me turn on my landing gear so I can slow this ship down. Maybe I can get to the hangar portion. There's probably the docking port. I wonder if it's unlocked. We might be able to park on top. Alright, let's see how much we can get done on this at 5 FPS. Very odd that they would just left it right here. Okay, we're gonna land. Oh, shit. Is it soft deathed? Okay, don't want to do that. It's crashed. Fuck. It's weird because, like, all the indicator lights seem to be going, but it has no collision at all. Unless there's some serious desync. What is even fucking happening right now? I can't even tell which way is up. So it crashed, and now that means there's no collision. Could we, for example, like put the ship down like right here?
Landing complete. Engines offline.
And, you know, this is kind of the shitty tour. Everybody, we're going to go take a look at a crashed Polaris. So you can all take a look at the outside. Let me go put my helmet on. So my guy don't act like he's suffocating or suffering from hypothermia. Alright, everybody. This is a Polaris right on here. Oh my god. Let me just go ahead and turn on the frames per second just so we can feel sad about how bad everything is. It's in red, that's for sure. I think it's saying like 5 to 6 frames per second. Okay, so this is the bridge. Is it upside down? Ladies and gentlemen, this is also, not only is this a Polaris, it's an upside down Polaris. Yeah, it's an upside down Polaris. I don't know how they managed to crash it, because notice also you can tell it's soft death because there's no interior. Okay, see, I'm already walking through the interior of the ship. Wow, it's okay. Well, we can see what it looks like from the outside. This is what the outside of a Polaris looks like. Yeah, look, you got all these you got multiple gunners here. I wonder, are those look like they're not remote. Those look like you actually have to get in to each of these turrets. Right here would be the hangar. And back there are the engines. So it is a very large ship. As we walk at Mm, 5 to 6 FPS. This has definitely got to be server side killing this game right now. Because what's interesting is that the stream is actually not lagging. I find that highly ironic for playing Star Citizen. Is that the game is in such a sorry state at the moment that it's not actually killing the computer. Alright, let's go.
Engines online.
Let's go make this worse and actually go to the convention. You know what? Why do we have to go there? Why don't we just go to the convention? I can just fly there. Yeah, that was weird glitch. It looked like I just like... It looked like I did a flying sidekick to get into my cockpit. Okay, we're just gonna fly to the Commons right now and land right next to the convention. I don't know what... CIG needs to just do this for every major city, is to have alternative ways to get to where you need to go. Is that a... Oh, that looks like a live... Like a live one right here, boys. Let's go see if this one's real. I think I can hear the engines of this too. I wonder if they're doing tours. Oh my god, this one's upside down. But it may still be... it may still be workable. Alright, we're gonna land and see what we can do. Fuck. Alright, put her down, put her down, put her down. Okay, we're on the ground.
Engines offline.
You can hear its engines. I love the fact that there's just a bunch of fucked up Polarises that are landed upside down. Like, how did you manage to fuck that up? Ramp access. Interesting. Okay. This one's... It'd be wild if I can just fly it. You know, if I could manage to gain access to this thing. It is upside down. Ramp access on top? Wait a minute. It's not pointing up there. It's pointing up here. Okay. So, the only way we could probably get in is if we were to blowtorch something. I have to have a... I should always bring a cutter module with me for my multi-tool. Or, shouldn't we be able to, like... No, I don't... we're an armistice zone, so I can't shoot through it. This would be the top hangar here. Oh, there's ramp access right there. So, if I could open the ramp over... Oh, never mind. That's pointing at the sky. Dang it. What is it actually pointing at? It could be just misaligned. So maybe there is ramp access. It's just like farther away, like side to the side of it. So maybe there's an actual ramp around here. Now, if the ship is physically there, I should be able to land on top of it. Although it would be the bottom. And it's wild because this one is whole. It's not like broken. It looks totally fucked up though. Look at that. You can see the textures. Can I pull out? Are there any interaction buttons? There should be. Elevator. Okay. Here's an idea. We're gonna land the Avenger on top and see what we can do. Would really help if we could get more than 10 FPS here. Someone's driving here. I can hear an engine. Get in my ship, get in my ship, get in my ship. Climb in the ship. Okay, on. Slowly. Slowly. Why is everything steering so weird? Okay, what the fuck? Okay, we're gonna land on top of this thing. There should be an actual elevator. Just gotta walk up to it. Alright, we're gonna put her down right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. A little bit forward. Okay. Right around here. We're gonna try and walk up to the nearest. I thought that tank was gonna like run over me, and I was just like, why isn't this Avenger letting me get into the ladder? Okay, we're on top. Engines off. Gonna try and get in. Lag is real. I cannot believe how we're trying